Hello, it's Gavin Paulie back with another Plays and Chats, and today we've got PARKITECT Deluxe Edition, a game very similar to games like Theme Park and Roller Coaster Tycoon. A free review code was provided through the Keymailer website. The developer is Texel Raptor and the publishers are Blitworks. So thank you very much to Texel Raptor and Blitworks for providing me with a free review code. Right, I've not played this at all, but I've played obviously lots of games like this, like I said, Theme Park and Roller Coaster Tycoon and many others. Let's click on campaign and get started then. I assume we're going to get some sort of tutorial, so there we go. Loopy Lagoon, quite a small text. Warm weather and an idyllic setting. Lagoon with its pre-existing rides is the perfect place to experiment and learn how a park operates. Relax and take your time. This is only the beginning. That's what we'll do then. Obviously, I haven't played this sort of game for a long time. Right, hey there, future Parkitect. The tutorial will teach you the basic skills for running your own theme park. Please select a lesson. How do I select? There we go. Well, that was a bit fiddly. So, camera controls, building controls, your first ride, finances, shops, behind the scenes. Building coasters. Right. Camera controls then. To start with, I'll just go into the chat to see if anyone's there as well. Let's start with moving around. Left stick. Very simple. Now rotate the view with the right stick. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Zoom in works using the vertical axis. Very simple. Next on that, that's pretty much all there is to it for camera controls. Well, yeah, hardly rocket science, was it? Building controls. If you want to build a theme park, you really should know how building works. Fortunately, it's not too difficult. Controls are mostly the same whether you build a shop, a ride, or anything else. But for this example, let's try building some decoration. So you can use the Y button to open up the radial menu. The menu will give you quick access to a bunch of different tools. Right, okay. Utilities, shops, deco, decoration, path, terraformer, painter, bulldozer, LB switches round to all these other fancy bits as well. They said decorations, didn't they? So, what have we got? A mixture of D-pad. I can tell you to use the D-pad. Speaker, paper lantern. What have we got? Nature. Try and get down to nature somehow. Large, medium. What have we got? So these bits are controlled with a D-pad, but it's not telling you to use the D-pad. I didn't really want props. I was kind of hoping for something tree related. Trees. There we go. What have we got here? Black pine, blobby pine, ash. A bit of ash thing, so you literally just drag this along, pop it down. Pretty straightforward then, isn't it? Right, now let's open up the decoration window, which I've just done that, but yeah, I've skipped ahead by selecting something you'd like to place somewhere in the park using A, and I've already done that already. Okay, so it's making me do it again then. Okay, I think I've waited for. That is quite small, isn't it? Yeah, the view is quite minuscule. Place a little tree down. As long as any building tool is open, you can destroy things with X. If you hold X and move the cursor around it, it will continue destroying things. But many objects that belong to the same category as the one you initially selected. It's useful for destroying only a bunch of rocks, having to be afraid of destroying everything else. Alternatively, you can also use the bulldozer tool from the radial menu. This is one that's mostly useful for destroying a large amount of things at once. You get a full refund for destroyed objects for quite a while after they've been built. But don't be afraid to experiment. Try destroying the deco object you previously built. So, what was it? Hold down X. Yeah, so there you go. Easy peasy. By the way, you might have noticed an icon in the top right hand corner of the screen. By pressing the select button, you will open up your control panel. It lists all the relevant controls for your current tool. you ever forget anything while playing, keep an eye on the area. For example, it will tell you that you can rotate objects using RB. That's really good to know. Press again to hide these control text. Right, there we go then. Been concealed a little bit by the stream information. But yeah, which that wouldn't normally be there if you were playing the game. So RB hides UI. Y for the radial menu. Clicking in right stick brings up that. Okay, cool. Cool. How do we get rid of that now? How we get rid of that? Moving left stick. Try placing something, for example, a rock above this black cube here. Remember. What the hell? Blue cube here. Okay. Hold down that. A rock. It says a rock, doesn't it? So we'll do that then. Placing a rock above this blue cube here. Press A. Done that, okay. The text is quite small, so if you wear glasses, it's not the easiest thing to read. Finally, here are some quick tips for building deco. Specifically, you can find the object pipette tool near the top of the deco build menu, which lets you quickly clone any deco objects that are already in your park. You can speed up the building a lot. Give it a try if you want. Any deco objects can be placed freely, but you can use the grid, which is super handy for placing objects very precisely. Right, your first ride. Rides are the most important thing in theme park, of course. They're very big and intense rides like roller coasters, but also smaller, much less intense rides. Roller coasters attract many new guests to the park, and most people love them. Guests are different though. Some people prefer the less extreme, intense rides, and ideally your park should offer something for everybody. Since the park already has many intense rides, let's take a look at how to build a simple, calm ride. Right. Let's go with a real classic, the carousel. Open up the radial menu by pressing Y, select the rides menu, and select the carousel. We will do that then. Rides menu, carousel. Nice and simple. We've got a tree in the way, haven't we? Get rid of the tree. Oh, well, we've got to put the exit and entrance first. So then, similar to obviously games like this before, they've got to have a way in and a way out, haven't they? Carousel staked. It's closed at the minute. We could have put the entrance right next to the path. It's better to give guests some space when they can wait for their turn on the ride. So let's add a queue line. Open up the path builder menu from the radial menu. Right. So where do we go to path builder? We go path builder. Add tunnel to path. We don't want that to do. A funky path. Okay, why have I not got the path? Queues. Need a queue, do we? Employee paths. We just wanted a path. Open the path builder menu and select the queue. Okay, it is queue then. It is queue that we want. Right, okay. Oh, I got it now. I got it. Okay, job done. Finally, the rides need to be open. Close the path builder, then select the carousel to open the info window. Now press the green open button at the bottom. Right, select the carousel. And open. There we go then. By the way, most scenarios you will start with a very small amount of rides and will have time to research new ones. The research menu can be found in the radial menu. Alright, cool. So we'll look around our park for a minute. So right, graphically, yeah, it's nice and clean. Got a cartoony style, very similar kind of looks to the games I mentioned before, the theme park, roller coaster tycoon. And there's a clean look to it, nice and colourful. You can easily identify things. People obviously are very basic, kind of like chubby little things with like big heads on them, so the people are nothing special. But the rides look quite smart. Like the look of the rides. So your next thing on the tutorial is finances. Sooner or later your park will have to make money or it will have to close. You can either charge guests for using your rides or charge a fee at the park entrance simply by entering the park. You can also do both at once, but if you charge for rides, most people will probably not be willing to pay a very high entrance fee. And there's also the shops, which are the most important sources of income as well. Right, let's use the coaster over here as an example on how to adjust prices. Simply select the ride and input the field for the price right here. But how much can you charge? Generally, the more exciting a ride, the more guests will be willing to pay. You should listen to your guests' opinions to really find out. You can find all the most recent thoughts your guests had about the ride on the options tab. Get the full picture of how well your park is doing. Let's take a peek at the finances window. Open it from the radial menu. Here you get the full summary where you are making or losing money and how the values change each month. Most important row is operating, which is the sum of all money you're making and spending simply from running the park. This does not include sporadic costs like purchases, new rides for example. As long as the number is positive, and you'll be fine. In a new park you won't make much money yet, so you'll be a negative number you'll have to work towards changing. Right, so I've got a lot of text to read, and so my eyes have gone a little bit funny reading all this text. Oh. Find out where finances are. There we go, there's finances. Cool, yeah, so the text, I don't know if there is an option to increase. Burgers have been out of stock for 10 minutes. Oh no. We've got not a little pointer or anything. No, we haven't. Shops next. The guests will get hungry and thirsty eventually. So let's take a look at how to build and operate a food stall. Right. Select a shop from the shop menu and place it in the highlighted area. Okay. So utilities, shops. Right. Do it again. Shops. What have we got? Bubble tea, burgers, first aid, ice cream. Let's have an ice cream place. Why not? It automatically aligns it with the path. That's cool. See the symbol above the shop? It means that the shop is out of stock. This over here is your park's delivery center where all the shop products arrive. A hauler will have to pick up the crates and deliver them to the shops. Right now your park has no haulers, so open up the staff management window and select the hauler tab and hire at least one. Place him somewhere on the path and he will eventually deliver some crates. Right, we want some staff then. Do we? Staff menu. Don't want janitors, we want haulers. I don't know what different colours for. Just for the sake of colours, I think. Like hire. You have another one? Why not? Let's have two. And let's make him a different colour. Let's make him red. We'll have two haulers then. Right, so he's going to go and sort that out. Right now the hauler has to walk quite a way to get to this shop. This will take a while. Guests will also not be too thrilled to see these big crates being carried around. Next, shops can be stocked from the back. So let's build a shortcut for the hauler to finish his work more quickly without annoying the guests. Open the path builder window and select the employee path type. Guests will not use these employee paths and employees will use them whenever possible to fulfill their tasks. Open the path tool and select the employee's path tab. Change tabs with LB, RB. Alright, cool. Oh, I see what it's doing now. So let's see, they can just use that special path. So back to paths. And we want, what do we want? Employee paths. Okay. So we'll select you, go all the way to you. Job done. On to next then. Well done. Most food crates and trash. Put up some trash bins. Next, or this park will turn into a dump. Open up the decorations menu, select path attachments tab, and place some trash bins in the highlighted area. Alright, decorations. Trash bins, there we go. What have we got? I like that one. Good job done on that one. Trash bins will have to be emptied eventually, so you should get some janitors, right? Okay, janitors it is then. So more staff hiring. Hire. And we'll have 2 of you then. We'll have 2 janitors. Why not? Right, great. Stocking shops is a cost, and the shopkeepers want to be paid each month as well. So we'll leave it at this. We'll leave it at this while our park is still small. This should take care of our guests' needs for now. And once we make a steady profit, some more guests come to the park, and we'll always expand further. Right, cool. Next, behind the scenes. This is different. As your park grows, it will become more difficult to supply shops that are far away from the deliveries buildings, such as the ones over here. You could, for example, build a network of underground employee paths leading here, but transporting of these crates by foot will still be slow. Another option is using the transport system, which is a fast but expensive way to get the crates for any location in the park. Let's place a depot in the highlighted area. Let's build a depot for it. Go to the utility buildings window in the radial menu and then place the depot. Alright, utilities. What we got? Depot. Plop that down on there. You have to build the correct underground paths, I assume. Right, okay, can I hold that down? Oh, here we go. Building an underground path all the way. I don't need to zoom out, do I? Right. Hopefully we can do this in one go. Right, okay, we've got to connect that up again. Bloody hell, this is going on for miles. I gotcha. Connected that up. Finally, we need to tell the depot which crates it should receive. Close the tube builder and select the depot. We're completely away from the depot. Right. Right. Shops getting supplied by the depot. Add. Yeah, I'm trying. Right. Oh, I got you. Oh, I got you. So you just click on them and then they supply it. Well done. Your haulers can pick up the crates. All got an achievement. Popular Park Tier 1 achievement. Crates for these shops at this depot now instead of having to walk all the way over to the deliveries building. Now there's just one small problem, isn't there always? Right, quit you. Guests enjoy being fully immersed in your park. They don't want to see how it operates behind the scenes. Whenever they get a direct view of park utility buildings, this breaks their immersion. Oh, we can't have that, can we? Let's check the decoration visualization view to get a better idea of what doesn't look nice to your guests. Open the visualizations window from the radial menu and turn on decoration view. You can now see in green the good looking parts of the park and in red the parts the guests don't like. The area around the depot is deep red because the guests have a direct view of it. Okay, so visualizations then, wherever that is. Visualizers. Okay. Now what? We're now seeing green, the good looking parts. Oh, there we go. Good looking parts. Alright, so just showing you the different things then. Alright, cool. To improve this, the depot should be hidden. For example, you could raise the terrain a bit. See how this improved the ratings. You should also can place some fences or plant some trees, or you could block the view using hedges or maybe rocks, or you could get really involved and construct an entire custom building around the depot. There are many ways of doing this. Alright, okay, cool. Need to try and get rid of the visualizer thing, don't we? Oh, and another achievement as well. Right, okay, building coasters. A good coaster will attract new guests to your park, to our park. So let's learn how to build one. Here's the initial station piece for the junior coaster that we will build. Simply press the left stick on this piece to start editing your park. Right, cool. Oh my god. Lots of controls. Coaster trains stop inside the station, and the length of the station determines how long the coaster trains can be. Build 4 station tiers so we can have longer trains. So how do we do that? Is that good? Build 4 station tiers. Well, I did, didn't I? Okay. Since the coaster gains speed due to gravity, we need to bring it up a hill first. Enable the hill option and build 5 up close segments. Right. Now, what I'm actually doing. Oh, that one. Please follow the tutorial steps. I'm trying. I am trying. Lift. Alright, okay. I'm trying. What the hell I've done now? I do not know. Right. Enable the lift hill option. Which I did. Lift. I'm not quite getting this. Lift hill option. Right, that's what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm doing. Since the coast, enable the lift hill option, and that is exactly what I'm doing. I'm not stretched that along there. Oh god, what the hell I did there? Yeah, selected lift. Right, build up 5 slope segments. Is that not right? I'm not quite getting this then, am I? Yeah, I'm trying to do what you're asking me to do. Right. Enable the lift hill option and build up 5 slope segments. Someone complained about this on the store, and yeah, it's not. Oh, what the hell I'm doing, to be honest. Right, yeah. I can't really get into it, to be fair, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna say this is a massive no for me. Maybe once upon a time these were my something I could play, and you know there'll be people that love this sort of thing. But no, thanks for watching. I'll give it a miss.